Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of the show where I'll be your host, the gangster magician himself. I'm here to deliver you your message because that's what I love to do. So I do what I love, and I love what I do. And now my throat's all copped up, but I'm going to keep going because why wouldn't I? That's what I do. I just keep on going, even if my throat chakra gets blocked. But enough of that nonsense. Let's go. See, I could catch that thing all day. So, what are we doing here? Right, Archangel Michael? He said, yeah, you're the best at catching that wand. He said, you definitely are. I said, yeah. Everybody's got to be the best at something, right? That's my thing. That's what I'm the best at. Right or wrong, tell me I'm not. So, let's see. I don't know. I just feel like we're at a point now where we're just like telling people to go fuck themselves. We don't even care. Like all of us, we're just like, we don't care, brother. We know who we are. We know who we are. What you did could, and here's the best part, is what they did could not break us. That's the best part about it. And that's what, like, and we're still like in good spirits because they still need you to be like, even though they didn't break you, they still need you to be like, oh my God, I can't believe they did this. We're just like, brother, you're not even going to get that. We're just going to give you a little one of these spins here, okay, and spin you the fuck out of here because we don't want to be bothered with this nonsense no more. How about my cat saying hello to you? He says, hello, how are you? Or he could be saying goodbye to these people. Goodbye. Goodbye, Cormix. See? Goodbye. That's what he says. He says, get the fuck out. Alright, we don't have time for this shit. And that's what we're telling these people. And that's why we're killing their egos that way. And they're like, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. You know why? Because we're aligning our chakras completely, brother. That's what it all comes down to. Get those chakras aligned, and then the energy can flow in and out of you the way it's supposed to, instead of however they got you all. See, if you're in like aches and pains and little shit like that, these fucks projecting that energy onto you, okay? So then you're taking on it, you know, so that's why you gotta release all this bullshit. I mean, it ain't a joke, brother. It's not a joke. But once you do it, it slowly but surely comes, and then you just more or less. That's why you gotta stretch a lot. You gotta do shit like that. It makes you stronger, because when you feel the way it is, you can do more stuff, especially if you do it in a healthy way. I mean, I'm not saying you can't do anything like drink. You could drink, smoke pot. I mean, I do shit like that, but it's just like, don't do things to the excess. Like, don't do hard drugs. Don't go doing stuff that's fucking wrong. Don't go putting yourself in situations that, you know, could put you in jeopardy. I mean, you know what the fuck's right and wrong. I mean, you're at the wishes. If you know, if it feels like it's wrong and you're doing it, then guess what? It's fucking wrong. Okay, and that's why you know. And you already know this, no matter what. From even stealing a piece of gum to fucking doing something crazy is... You know if it's right or wrong. Your brain will say, okay, that's not right. You're not supposed to do that. But, you know, then it also has a part where we'll say, oh, well, it ain't that big a deal. You're only stealing gum. Ain't nobody going to say nothing. No big deal. You know what I mean? They're not going to say nothing. You know why. They're not going to bother you for that. But it's like, you know right there what's wrong, what's right and wrong. And if you do something that you know you could get away with, people can get away with stuff all the time. But if you continually, brother, like, you just gotta do everything right. It's not that hard either. It really isn't. Who the fuck, why you gotta steal a pack of gum for? For what? Just because you can? That's what people like to do. Like, to take stuff just because you can. It's like somebody coming to a restaurant and feeling like they gotta take the silverware or something. Or they gotta take a fucking salt and pepper shaker. It's like, why do you feel that you have to come do that? People do stuff like that. And then they'll, you know, go to church. They'll act like they're good people. Oh, we're the best. We're the best people around. You must listen to what we say. But they're doing all fucking stupid, crazy stuff in the background. Yelling at fucking customer service people and shit. You know, the ones that call up and argue and scream and want to talk to people's bosses, the Karens of the world. Those people. That's who we're talking about. All right, so let's get going here. What do we got to go? What do we need to learn here? What's on the menu? Let's see what's on the menu for the gangster magician right now. He's talking about, you know, unruly customers. So let's see what's on his menu. So what do we got here? What are we working with? God, please and thank you. All right, so somebody here, Ten of Wands, is carrying the burden. They're going to be carrying the burden. They want you to carry the burden now. Okay, there's always another way to do something, we tell them. All right, that's what the card says. There's always another way to do something. You don't have to carry all this burden. That's what they wanted for you, but it's like they created that energy. They wished it upon you for you to carry the burden. You said, no, I'm not taking that burden, so here you go. Now, that energy's created. Now, they have to carry it. They did it. What did you do in that situation that was wrong? Send it back to them? God don't look, the universe doesn't look at it like that. The universe looks at it as, no, it's not yours. Give it back to them. That's all. That's what it is. They created it, and now they have to deal with it. And the universe, it's very logical. The universe doesn't listen. They're not going to say, oh, well, no, we did it because we thought he did. No, the universe doesn't understand that. They say, no, you created this. This is yours now. That's all that understands. And I'm not saying it's a simpleton. I'm not calling the universe a simpleton by any stretch. They're just very straight to the point. The universe is the King of Swords, my friend. Very truthful, very logical. Always do the right thing. That's why I was talking. Always do the right thing. Because when you always do the right thing, then you're on the universe's side. Because the universe always does the right thing. Yes, it does. And people don't understand that the universe we are all part of it. So you look at it like we're a part of a being. We're all cells. We all, interact somehow or another, but then we go back dormant to when we come when we're needed. You know what I mean? And that's how we come out. And certain ones are more dominant than others. So, and then sometimes like these negative cells, they took over. They were like the cancer. Okay, but now we're fighting back now. Now we're like the, whatever it is, we kill cancer or something somehow. But that's the way I'm looking at it. I mean, it sounds pretty good in my head, but that's what we all are as collective energies. I mean, that's what the universe is. A group of collective energies. And these negative energies have been in control for quite a bit now, but now we're changing it. Because everything has to balance out, and now it's our turn. Page of Pentacles, and that is why we're clearly manifesting that. Because remember, there's always another way to do something. All right, it says, Page of Pentacles here says, focus on your goals to bring great success. Focus on your goals, of course. Focus on the positive of it. Don't worry about what bad could happen. There's no reason to worry about what bad. That's just like taking a rain check for something bad to happen. Saying, this is what's going to happen. This is what I expect to happen. And this is what it is. It's not going to happen overnight, but you just have to think of yourself, I'm a star. Like, I'm a gangster magician. I'm just somebody special. But it doesn't mean you have to be anybody at the point. It's just that's what you believe. And when you believe that, you're going to create that energy. Like, unlike how these people, you're creating positive energy. You're not creating bullshit energy like these people. And these people, they were trying to keep you down because they wanted to keep this negative energy going, but you were too strong that your positive energy would overpower it. So it's all coming together. We're a collective energy. Remember that again. And now the end is here for these people that want you to carry the burden, because they can't carry this burden for much longer. It's going to be a painful ending. They're holding something like it's going to squash them. So basically, how much longer can they hold on to this? All right, because it has ended and finished, for better or worse. It says it has ended and finished for better or worse. So it doesn't matter. If it's going to end, it's going to end. They got to go. We're going to spin the thing for you. Spin the organite, brother. And that's what they're getting. And spin the fuck out of here. Your energy, spin out of our energy. All right, because look, death's here. Not only is it a painful ending, but death is here too. So how do you like this? It's all about endings here. They wanted to carry this burden, and now we're manifesting. They want you to carry it, but now we're manifesting the fact that they're getting this painful ending. Death is going to bring them this painful ending. This is what they wanted for you. They wanted you to get this painful ending. No, we spinned it right back to you. All right, because look, Four of Pentacles, they want to be greedy. They want to hold on too tight. They want to take from you. They didn't think that you deserved it. They wanted to break from you. It says holding on too tight can stop you from moving forward. And obviously that's what happened to these people, right? They want to control you. No, you're uncontrollable. All right, why? Because you're a Nine of Pentacles. You don't need anybody. Nobody can control a Nine of Pentacles because you don't need anybody. So if you don't need anybody, how the fuck are you going to control us? That would mean that we were fucking dope if we would let you control us if we're a fucking Nine of Pentacles. Because remember, brother, you are the Nine of Pentacles. That's for sure. So Enjoy the results of all your hard work. They're coming. You didn't work this hard for nothing. All right, trust me. Trust me when I tell you. It's all coming back to you. You put a lot of good stuff into this universe. You did. Okay? And the universe, like I said, understands that. And that's why it's telling these people that want to hurt you, bye-bye. Cat says it. So, whoa. Whoa, brother. So what else do we need to know here? God, please and thank you. For a Magical Gangstar member, or not the, I'm sorry, Magical Gangstar people. Well, if you want to be a member, go be a member. That helps the Gangstar Magician. Remember that. Don't you want to help the Gangstar Magician? Doesn't he do enough? You know, help him out a little bit. So yeah, there you go. But this is for our Magical Gangstars of the world, the Divine Feminine, the ones who been through it all, they done it all, they seen it all. They are the ones, the best, our favorites. The ones we love the most. You know the ones. Okay, here we go. So let's get going here, God. What do we need to know here, please? And thank you. What's in our energy? So you have this Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. Somebody here is losing everything. There's problems. Big insecurity. Big time failure here. People are coming off very slothful. It's a slothfulness. Their dullness of mind. They have a lot of dullness of mind. They're unstable here. So somebody's losing everything. They're just good. It's like, you know, having everything and then lose. It's like almost being like a movie star and then being in like a prison cell. Like, you know what I mean? Having everything and then now having nothing. You've seen it all over the world, right? These people, like these Epstein fellows and people like that. That's basically what this is. It's just look at it from that energy perspective. Because remember, you're a Nine of Pentacles. You don't need nobody. That's why these people are losing everything. Because they needed you to need them. Okay? If you needed them, then they could continue to take your energy, continue to build with it. Look at it from that point. They're taking your energy. See, you have to remember, everything is energy. Remember it. Keep remembering that. Anytime you start thinking too much, just say, oh, it's all energy. And then you'll say, okay, that's what it is. Oh, the collective energy. Okay, so you have to remember, this is what the tarot part is. These are the energies of the world. All together. This is all the universe mixed up, all these energies. Okay? And you have to be we're the energy of the Empress. Okay? So, Gangstar Magician. We're all one. Okay? The fucking High Priestesses. Like, we're all one energy. Okay? So, now we're coming back together to defeat these other energies. Because it's our time, the universe says. The universe is a very fair, it's King of Swords, remember. The universe is a complete King of Swords. The universe is, that's why Archangel Michael is King of Swords. What do you think these God, King of Swords? Who the fuck do you think they are? Who do you think these King of Swords people are? That just walk around as a King of Swords all day long. That's a tough thing to be. And the King of Swords is here to judge. Crazy. There you go, though. That's the energy. And what's this going to bring? The Tower of Terror here, okay? Because you know why the Tower of Terror is coming? Because the King of Wands is going to distribute. The King of Wands is the 3D protector, okay? That does things. They're a visionary. They see the big picture. The King of Swords is the spiritual. They see things more on the spiritual level. They do things more right on that end. It's more black and white up in the 5D. There's a lot of gray area in the 3D. That's why the King of Wands can see through a lot more of that. The King of Swords, they don't look through at all. They can't see the big picture because they only see the one way, which is that's the right way. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's very difficult to be that way on the 3D. You'd be like RoboCop or some shit. That's really what the King of Swords is, like RoboCop. That's what a King of Swords would be if somebody was in that energy all the time. It's just not possible. But whatever it is, just know that energy's on your side. So, and you're on the right side of that energy. That's for sure. So what else is there we need to know? See, we have the Tower of Terror here because, look, they're losing everything. So, yeah, that puts them in the Tower of Terror. That would make sense. You have all types of stuff. You have all this fucking money, all this fucking fame, and then you lose everything. Yeah, I would see that being a tower. Always expect the unexpected, though, because if you want to do the wrong thing, you're going to have to deal with the wrong thing eventually. I don't know one motherfucker who got away with this that walked away like just dealing with nothing. That did something that did a lot of bad stuff, like, you know, really bad spirituals. Like, no, they all always get it by the end. So I don't know why they think they're always going to get away with it. We always like to wait to see. The gangster magician likes to wait till the end. He likes to let them think they're going to go out the right way, but then he comes in and he swoops right in and ruins it for them. He always does. He loves it. We love to do that. We've been doing that for a long time. It's like one of our favorite things to do. Let people think that they're going to beat us, and then we come back and we just hulk up, and then we fucking beat the shit out of them, and then we fucking hit them with a big boot. We hit them with a leg drop. And then we send everyone home happy, brother, because we are, we're the ones everyone comes to see. We're the ones everyone wants to be. We are the showstopper. Yep, that's it. That's the way we like to do things. Creates a little drama, you know? Who wants to just, you know you could destroy these people right away. Let them think they could beat you for a little bit. And then come back and beat them. It's the best. Trust me. You'll love it. Just trust me. It's great. It's a good feeling. You never, the shock in their faces when they see you come back from the worst they put down on you, the worst fucking things they could do to you, and then you still get back up and beat them. Nothing better. Nothing better. Yeah, Gangsta Magician loves that. Don't judge me, man. Okay, only the King of Swords can judge me, they said. And the King of Swords loves the Gangsta Magician. Loves on me, let me tell you. Why? And that's why, because we have this Nine of Cups here. Because everything's going to be going your way soon. You're getting your wish come true. You're being viewed as a wish come true. This is what's causing terror here. King of Wands will be here, I guarantee it. Okay, because look, Six of Cups in reverse. There's no love in this situation. There never was. This says a strife arising from vanity. There's a lot of strife arising from vanity over in this situation. And these people thought they were big shots. They thought they were somebody. They always thought it was all about them. Now they're very cynical. You know, they're thinking this, whatever they did is thankless now. Now they're not thinking nobody. They're all, and they're like mad. Very unforgiving they are. They feel like you did this to them. But you didn't cause them to lose everything. They tried to use your energy, okay, to build, and then you called your energy back. Now they're having tower. Now they're losing everything. You're getting your energy back, and they're thinking it's your fault. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that something like a devil would say? Because look, here's the devil right now. That's something a devil would say. How a person is going to steal from you, and then when they get caught, blame you. That's the only thing a devil would do. But this is what gives it away. That is how they give themselves away, because this energy only works certain times. It doesn't work on King of Swords. Like, this doesn't work on the King of Swords. The King of Swords, right or wrong, it's like, no, you're already wrong. It's the first thing that's wrong, it's like, okay, you're the one who's wrong here. That's the way the King of Swords looks at it. All right, and that's why Six of Pentacles, you're receiving what's meant for you, okay? Because you put so much good into the, I see my throat. I'm drinking tea. So much good into the energy. So much good energy into the universe that you getting attacked for doing that throws the universe off balance. And the universe, to find its way back to balance, has to eliminate what is causing that to be the problem. And the problem is this person attacking you when you should be receiving good. So this is where the issue comes. This is why they're in a tower, because it's done now. They lost. It's over. Cycle's done. So sharing your success builds more success. That's what you're going to keep doing. We're just going to keep sharing success, and we're going to keep going, because it's going to keep building more success. We don't just need one person to have it. We want everybody to be success. Then it makes everybody, the whole universe becomes more abundant. There's more for everybody. And these people knew this, but they still wanted to keep us down so they could keep everything that there's abundance of. There's more than enough to go around for everybody, but they want to keep all of it and keep the other people. So like, that keeps the universe weak. And the universe now says, no, we're gonna balance this out now. Now we're gonna do things the right way. We're headed into a new age. All right, Page of Swords. And that's what this thirst for knowledge, this new ways of communicating. This is why these energies are able to see. We're a little smarter than these energies. Okay, we're the We're like the God energy, okay? These people, they're the fucking demon energy. And the God energy is just more, it's just got more brains, I guess. I don't know. These are fucking idiots what these people do. But they get away with it when people are not expecting it. But once you call it out and you show it, there's nothing they could do after that. And that's really what you're doing. You're just pointing out, like, listen, this person's a fucking demon. Look at them. Look at them. All right, you're not gonna tell us they're not. So, and then people can't say they can't say you're crazy because they're coming off crazy. Now you're gonna say this person's a demon, and then they're gonna start acting like one too because that's what they are. You're calling it. You have spiritual authority over these people, and that's what you got to understand. If you think somebody's a demon, you say, "Get away from me! You're a demon." They can't do anything. I'm telling you. All right, and that's why you got this 2026 Chariot limited edition, fully loaded. Okay, you have success in the face of difficulty. That's exactly what's happening here. Whatever difficulty you face, you still succeeded. You still overcame it. This is stuff people don't ever do, but you're overcoming this stuff, and people are going to see it. This is causing the Tower of Terror, and they're losing everything because you're receiving an even give and take. You're receiving what's meant for you. Your Page of Pentacles manifesting this. I mean, it's not that difficult to see what you're doing here. You're putting things together. You're telling the energy, bye-bye. This karmic energy with the cat. Bye-bye. All right, and you know what else you're doing? Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're recovering from financial loss here. All right, this says, money is regained after severe toil. That sounds like you. You're regaining the money after all that severe toil you put into this. You're determined. You're very obstinate. You're recovering. Perhaps you're going to somebody's going to bring an assistance to you. You know, something's coming your way. See, they wanted you to be in this Five of Pentacles. But maybe you were for a bit. Maybe you are. But you're not going to be there in much longer. It's clear as day showing that you're coming out of this. So believe that. You have to believe that. All right? Because look, Four of Cups, you're going to reject anything that doesn't serve your highest good. So nobody's going to be able to stop it. Nobody's going to get your energy to, changes. You're already cleared this energy out. You're going to cleanse your energy at least. You're going to do something. You're going to keep doing what I'm showing you. And that's how you're going to become what this is. I mean, this is your energy though. I mean, you wouldn't be watching this if it wasn't your energy. Why would you be, like, you know what I mean? So you can't think you're in somebody else. No, this is your energy. And you're rejecting whatever doesn't serve your highest good. You gotta remember that. You didn't just stop in by accident. You didn't say, oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna go see that Gangsta Magician Phil. I like him. I think I like his shirts. I'm gonna go come see him. If you do though, that's fine. I don't mind. Stay. If that's why yeah, stay, of course. But if not, probably just found your way by, you didn't find your way by accident. There's no coincidences. Remember that. Alright, remember, you're this Knight of Swords energy. You're action orientated, you're ambitious, you're driven to succeed. You are strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. I mean, tell me that's not who you are. That's who exactly. You're fearless, ambitious, competitive. You're logical. You could be scientific at times. Okay, you're skillful. You have quite the bravado. It says bravado, whatever the fuck that means. Okay, but here's the Page of Wands. Okay, because you also have that, limitless potential. You're an inspiration. I mean, that's for sure. Keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. Very courageous you are. Venturous person. Yes, you are. And that's why sharing your success builds more success. And you're trying to share your success. We're trying to share our success with you. Okay, that's why we're the 8th house crew. That's why it's ours. This is our. We don't need it at all. We know there's plenty to go around. And that's how this keeps going. And that's how people keep recovering from financial loss, because we can create our own abundance. We don't need these fucks. Okay, and that is why movement's here with this Chariot. That's why we're all rolling in 2000, because we can imagine this happening. Let's imagine this happening. We don't have to be cynical. What's the point of being cynical? Why focus on that? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's why these people are in the Knight of Wands reverse energy. They're lacking direction here. They're evil-minded people. They're cruel, they're bigoted, they're hurried, they're careless, they're discord. That's why they're losing everything in the Tower of Terror. You're too strong. You're with this Knight of Swords energy. You're receiving what's meant for you. You have a Chariot. I mean, things are moving here. Knight of Swords and Chariot. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, 6 of Pentacles for you. I mean, that's movement, brother. And you made that happen by being action-oriented and ambitious. You didn't just sit on your ass. That's for sure. You made this happen. They wanted to take this from you. But Three of Cups, you're celebrating because you know you're going to get it. You know that they can't take this. You know it. All right? You have to believe this. Your beliefs is what makes this happen. Believe this happened, right? You believe me, right? So you have to believe in me. If you believe in me, then this will all happen for you. See, people could watch people and be all skeptical. Oh, yeah, how do... Brother, listen, I don't know. I think I should enough fucking... but it's like, my goal is I have to get you to believe this. All right, and you know who's going to help us? This Hierophant, of course. They said, yes, we're going to make sure... We let you know. You're institutionally supported. You're being socially approved here. Understand your beliefs, values, and boundaries. I think you just have to understand what that's all about, what this energy means to you, okay? Because this is divine wisdom you're getting here. You're being taught here by a very, very kind gangster magician, it says. Very tradition. There's a lot of tradition here with us, okay? And just know you have this King of Cups, too, here. Your counterpart loves you, he says. You're the best. He says, support yourself before you can support others, though, he's telling you. So... yeah, of course. But a lot of times you would put people first before yourself, and that would cost you. And that's not wrong to be that way because you are being selfless at the time. But then if you do that, then eventually it's like your go is going to be the one who goes because of this person. Okay, so it's like I don't know. The universe is saying that you should not do that. That's what the King of Cups is telling us to tell you. Okay, because remember you're the one who brings the fun because you are the sun. You stay positive through this. Success lies ahead if you keep to the path. Success lies ahead if you keep to the path. I mean, you came this far. You didn't just come this far just to come this far. I mean, you're a very radiant individual. You're very resilient. You're very positive. You have a lot of vitality. I mean, this is what this Hierophant sees. This is why Three of Cups you're celebrating. Okay, you're having a good time. What else do we need to know here? What's going to be the end here? What are we dealing with? And I mean, because it's going a little long. Okay, so somebody, Three of Wands, was trying to stop what you were building. They're trying to knock you down. They're very arrogant. Okay, they want to delay you. Treacherous individual here, especially with this Knight of Wands in reverse energy. Evil-minded person, cruel and bigoted. They didn't want to see you do good. They didn't care. And the universe does not like ugly. And that's why Six of Swords, you're leaving this behind. Whoever this is getting left behind. And you're recovering from financial loss because you have this Chariot, this Knight of Swords energy, Six of Pentacles, and the Sun. And there's nobody's going to stop that. And these people are stuck in the tower while you're walking away because you completed the cycle with the world. Okay, the cycle's complete. You did. This is 1 year now. Okay, you're done with this. You've been through enough. You're into all new cycles because you are the sexy-ass Queen of Wands. And that's what's going to happen. Okay, because you're the best. Because everything you have worked for is coming together now. It's all coming together because you can always call on your natural confidence. That's what gets you here. You can always call back your natural confidence. Call on because that's what you have it. That's why they knew it. They knew you had that energy. They wanted to keep you down. Motherfucker, you can never take it. You can't take our confidence, brother. Listen, they can put you through anything. But once you still have the confidence, they can't do nothing. It's all about your confidence, your self-confidence. There's always remember, a thin line between cocky and confident, too. So, people sometimes get those two mixed up. And there's could be people that could get overconfident. And those people, oftentimes. So you have to be just right with your confidence level. And you know how to do that, too. You know how to do that. I ain't got to tell you. Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I do. Tell me if I need to. So, what do we need to know here? Let's get a confirmation, clarification here. I mean, we don't really know who we're dealing with. Like, we know the cycle is complete. We know you're recovering here from financial loss. Because Six of Pentacles, you're receiving what's meant for you, even give and take. You stayed positive through with the Sun. I mean, Chariot's here. You're clearly movement's here. Knight of Swords, you're action-oriented, ambitious. You know they were trying to stop you from building what you wanted to do. Okay, there was strife arising from vanity. People were just jealous. They just wanted to stop you. Now they're in the tower for trying to do this instead of focusing on themselves, because now they're going to lose everything. So whatever they took from you, from being evil-minded in this Knight of Wands energy now, this cruel, bigoted energy, they are losing everything, and they're in a tower of terror. I mean, this is what they wanted for you, and now they have to take it. You didn't accept it. So let's get going here. Let's see, what do we need to know? All right, so 8 of Cups are reversed. These characters want to keep this going. They want to keep going. They want to try one more time with this. They think that they didn't completely go. See, they're going to take this to the very end here. That's why it's going to get to this tower of terror, because they don't want it at the end. They're not going to come clean and say, oh, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, because what they did was so heinous, that it's especially heinous, and now that they're just being seen doing it, that it's like they're embarrassed. They're humiliated, because look, you're still in this Temperance energy. You're still balanced. You're not giving them anything. Like, you're just like, yeah, look at this person. Look what they did. Like, who does something? Like, that's where you're destroying this energy. They can't even come back. They can't even fight you. There's nothing they could do. They're just like, you laugh at them. Get out of here. Look what you did. We caught you. That's what it comes down to. You caught them doing something that's so fucking heinous, and they don't know what to do. And that's why they're going to take it to the end. They want to keep it going. I guess who can blame them, right? But this is what's going to destroy them. Let them destroy themselves. You don't have to do anything. It might take a little longer, but it's going to get done. You're not going to get any karma for this, and it's all going to work out for you. All right, because look, it's all going to work out for you, 6 of Wands, because you're going to be publicly recognized. You won. Look, that's you on the horse, and all the people got their wands. They're like, yeah, you're the best. We love you. You're just waving. You're like, yeah, I know. Just riding your horse in town and stuff. People are like, yeah, they think you're the best. Trust me. It's all happening for you. Imagine you on the horse. I love it. I love seeing it. And you're going to be 4 of Cups, rejecting anybody who you know doesn't serve your highest good, because you could see through that bullshit already. Because you're a high priestess. Remember that. And you say bye-bye to all the people that don't fucking come, that you don't want to be around. Get out of here. Chase them. The cat chases them, says bye-bye. You don't even have to do nothing. The cat tells them to go. They don't want to fuck with the cat, brother. Trust me when I tell you. All right, and that's why you have this Ace of Wands here, because you have an urge to create. Okay, you're inspiration. I mean, this is why you're 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, Ace of Wands. That's nice energy you have here. I mean, and that's all because it's just because your energy is your mind. You just don't stop. You will never stop. Because you have this 10 of Cups, you're going to create this abundance, okay, because you know how to do this. You know how to make things like that. Again, people are seeing the value in that now. They thought that they could just come in and take that energy from you, or they were going to let you create that energy and then come take it from you and try to get the 10 of Pentacles from it. But no, they lost everything. Whatever they got, they thought they got from this, they didn't, because they cannot maintain this. All right, they can maybe fake it for a bit, but they cannot maintain it. That's the difference. You can maintain it. Yours is genuine. Yours is real. And that's why yours created it effortlessly. You're the best. And that's why you're part of the 8th house crew, because you're a made guy. You're a made gal. You're the best. All right? Untouchable now. You can't be fucked with. I'm telling you. It's in the spiritual realm. You're with me. Can't nobody fuck with you. You wouldn't be listening to shit like this if, you know what I'm saying? Trust me when I tell you, I wouldn't even be saying this nonsense. This just comes out of my mouth. Whatever I'm saying, I'm talking for fucking, 30 minutes? How the fuck would I know what I'm saying right now? All right, this is what is coming out, because this is the spirit. We're in the 5D now. We're talking in the 5D. All right, that's why we're not together in the 3D. That's why we're with the... I hope you understand. I think you do. I'm sorry. All right, so what else do we need to know? All right, Page of Pentacles are in reverse. That these people, they're not getting what they thought they were going to get here. All right, things are not coming their way. It's just not going to happen for them. It's just not happening the way they thought it was going to happen. All right, but you, on the other hand, I mean, they're not in a place where they can manifest. I mean, there's too much anger here. There's too much, this Knight of Wands. They're too cruel. Too evil-minded. They don't have no empathy in this situation. And you, 9 of Pentacles, just don't give a fuck, because you don't need anything. You don't need to be bothered with them. So they needed you to need them. This energy needed you to need them, like something financially or something. And that's the only way that they could keep in control. But you just got away from them. You don't need it. It's causing the tower because they need you to need them, okay? But the Six of Wands here energy is you being recognized because you had an urge to create your inspiration to the other energies. And now everybody's uniting and to get away from these negative energies. And being Nine of Pentacles because they don't need them. No, they don't need these negative energies anymore. It's like releasing an addiction. You don't need it anymore. This is what this is. You have to look at things from all different perspectives. All right, bang, look. Confirmation, Five of Pentacles in reverse. You are recovering from financial loss. I mean, that's very clear. I mean, what are the odds of having 2 decks and 5? I mean, come on, that's interesting to me. So that is confirmation. That's why I do these double decks, because it makes it shows what's supposed to be needed. Because look, the illusions with this moon, the illusions are being shattered. The glove don't fit, so you must acquit. This energy got sent back. You are whatever, the one who deserves all this because you're the one who's positive. You're the one who does the right thing. You're the one who loves. This is what the universe loves to see. This is what the universe is. And it's like, no, you're not going to lose this time. You're too smart. That's why we tell these negative energies, bye-bye. Don't come back. You ain't welcome here, brother. We don't want you here no more. All right, we don't want your sun in reverse energy, negative energy, because they're not the ones who bring the fun. They are not the sun, so that's why they got to go. They're the fake, they're the fraud, they're the phony. They want to keep it going, though, but you Knight of Pentacles are too hard-working, you're too efficient, and you're too responsible. That's why you're recovering from a financial loss. That's why you have the Hierophant here with you. That's why the cycle's complete. That's why Six of Wands are being publicly recognized. That's why you have Ace of Wands, you have urge to create. Knight of Swords, action-oriented, ambitious. Six of Pentacles, receiving what's meant for you. Because you've put in the good. It's time for you to get it now. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but yes, you got to believe it. Believe you deserve it. You deserve it. You've been through enough. They need you to think that you deserve all this bad stuff. No, that is just them playing with your fucking mind, doing mental magic. They're fucked up. Fucking that's just getting sent back to them, okay? That's just blocked now. Don't work no more. They cannot project onto you anymore. It's over. Cycle's complete. All right, because they're being seen for Pentacles in reverse. Somebody they're stingy. They want to steal. They want to take. They didn't want you to have anything. They really didn't want you to have nothing. They wanted you to have nothing. That is what killed them, is the fact that they didn't even want you to be breadcrumbed. They want you to just have nothing. They thought that was going to be the end for you. No, that was just the beginning. And look where it took you. Look where it got you, because you have this Knight of Wands energy. You're adventurous, you're fearless. I mean, you've been through it all. You went through it all. So they can't break you. So they just showed you just how powerful you are. If this didn't happen, you wouldn't know how strong you are. You would never know this. But look how much pressure they put on you. And now look how much you're shining. Look at you. You're shining bright. Bright like a diamond over here, okay? And that's why you are just positivity. Success lies ahead if you keep to the path. You're not going to come off the path. You're too strong. So what else do we need to know here? All right, so yes, these people that are Knight of Swords in reverse energy, they're reckless, they're unfocused. A lot of times it comes the opposite. It shows you what you're dealing with. Okay, so now having this Knight of Swords in reverse energy, these people are reckless, unfocused, but you're action-orientated, ambitious, so they're complete opposite of you. Because look, I told you the King of Wands is going to be here because he operates the Tower of Terror, he says. He says, yeah, I'm here, I got them. He says, I know what to do with them, I see them. They ain't going to, see, they can't fool King of Wands. They try, though. That's the thing. They try. The King of Swords, that's impossible. But the King of Wands, they still think that they could fool the King of Wands because the King of Wands comes off a little different. He's a little bit more, you don't know which way they're going. Okay, you don't know if they're very mysterious. Though they are. I like the King of Wands. They're my favorite. I love them. All right. So what else do we need to know here? All right, yes, confirmation. These people are carrying a burden here, okay? They're going to be carrying the burden for what they did. I mean, they're not going to be able to hold on much longer. That's why the end is here for them. Tower of Terror is here. I mean, you had this Knight of Cups energy. You're just chivalrous, romantic, charming. I mean, new love is coming. I mean, it's all here for you. It's all coming. Whatever you want, it wants you more. Trust me when I tell you, whatever you want wants you more. All right, and these people knowing that is why Eight of Swords, they're stuck. That's why they're carrying all the burden here. That's why it's gonna explode sooner or later. Okay, they're completely heartbroken. They never thought that you were gonna come back from this. But listen, they did this. You didn't do nothing to these people. They did all this to themselves. We have no pity. We have no empathy for it. We don't care. You didn't do anything. They did all this. You didn't do this. You didn't create this energy. All right, that's why Four of Swords, you're calling your energy back, you're resting, you're relaxing. Ain't no way you're retreating, you're recuperating, you're getting back everything that's been for you. Okay, because Seven of Pentacles, you had a long-term view, you're hardworking, you're perseverant, you're not going to stop. I mean, you showed you're not going to stop. You're not going to give up. You're still going. They took everything, and you're still here. And you're still going, and you're still growing, and you're still moving, and you're still... Come on, stop it. They're not, they know they can't. So they got to give up. Give up, fuck up, we tell them. Give up. It's over. You're stuck. Or just fucking stay in the web, and you're gonna go, they can't, they're not gonna survive. They're gonna starve anyway. So this is over. What else do we need to know? All right, yes, Page of Swords in reverse. They're deceptive, manipulative. That's why they're stuck. They're caught. It's seen through their bullshit. All right, you have this Page of Wands energy with you. I mean, you're an inspiration. You're limitless potential. That's why you're resting. They can't get to you. You're not going to roll around the mud. You're not going to... They needed you to keep the cycle going. And you said, no, I'm not. It's over. That's why you said the world's here. The cycle's complete. You said, whatever this Queen of Wands in reverse nonsense you're dealing with, this quintessential witch of the deck, that energy's finished. They're done. It's the opposite of you. They try to make it out like that's what you were. But no, you were too strong, and you said, no, I don't want that. You're taking that. That's your energy. They created that bullshit. You're too strong for that. It's not who you are. Fucking Queen of Wands in reverse. You're fucking Empress, High Priestess, Gangster, Magician, for God's sakes. Alright, and they want to keep the cycle going with the world in reverse. That is what they wanted, but it's over. It's here. Everything you have worked for is coming together, it says. Okay, now look, Nine of Swords. They're all anxious and depressed, crying in their bed. They know that this is all coming together for you. They know it's over. They're stuck, Eight of Swords. They're being seen through it, deceptive and manipulative. They're coming off negative and pessimistic. They're seen as somebody who wants to steal. They're reckless and unfocused. Okay, and now somebody's suddenly aware of Four of Cups. They want to choose happiness, and you're their happiness. So whoever this is, Queen of Wands reverse, is trying to be your replacement. They were trying to destiny swap with you. They were trying to create illusions with the moon. They were trying to make people see you as what they are, but the fact is what they are is now being seen. Okay, whatever they said you are is what they are. And now they're getting rejected. That's why they're stuck. That's why they don't know what to do. That's why they're trying to blame you. Okay, that's why they're coming off Nine of Wands in reverse, paranoid and overwhelmed. Because how courageous you were. Okay, how brave you were. How you went through all this and you still came out strong. Okay, and that's coming very quickly, Eight of Wands. Things are moving very quickly because this person thinks things are moving too quickly. So what's going to be the end result here? We know you're recovering from financial loss. We know that. We know if somebody sees you as their happiness, they want to choose you. This King of Pentacles says they want to choose you because you're the best. They know you're the sexiest Queen of Wands ever. Okay, this is the energy they find the most sexy about you, and you find the most sexy about them, this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles will always be, they know your value. That's why Six of Pentacles, you're receiving what's meant for you. And even give and take with this King of Pentacles. You are a Queen of Pentacles. You are this Nine of Pentacles. I mean, and death is here for whoever came up against you. The end is here. So this is all over for this Queen of Wands in reverse. It's all over. This cycle is complete with the world. Okay, and you, Knight of Cups, are going to be romantic, charming, chivalrous. Keep doing what you got to do. This King of Pentacles sees you as their happiness, and you are, it's just, that's what it is, recovering from whatever you lost. I mean, and you're going to get whatever you lost and some back. It's that simple. It's not hard to see here. So let's get some angel numbers, and I'll call it a read. I know some of you like these longer ones. Cool, that's fine. I know some people don't. I think it hurts my numbers, though, because I know a lot of people, they don't stay the whole time. So then what happens is that the thing looks at it like, it's like people are leaving like that, but it's not. I can't expect somebody to sit here and watch a fucking thing all day. I mean, and I don't know why the algorithm like judges it on that, because it judges that and then like your thumbnails. So that's why I started putting effort into the thumbnails. But I get a high, whatever it is, a high click on thing. So I don't know what it could be other than that. Why they're not, why they would only show it to certain stuff and then stop it. I'm like, well, why do they do that? But I just think it could be something else. But it's all right, though. No big deal. I'm not ever going to focus on that. I'm always going to focus on the positive, and the positive is you. Everything about you being here is positive, and I love it. Okay, and that's why I'll stay as positive as possible, because we are the one who brings the fun, because we are the sun. That's why you have this King of Pentacles. All right, so what else we need to know? All right, so number 7, brother, that is your number. That's your favorite number, okay? Your angels are pleased with your life choices and are letting you know that you're on the right path. Keep up the good work as you are successfully fulfilling your soul purpose and life mission. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And that's why we have number 233 here. It's all about positivity. I just said that, right? It's all about positivity here. This card brings a message of positivity and compassion. Reflect on how you can spread joy and hope in your life and the lives of others, and consider your mindset and how to maintain optimism and hope. That's exactly what you do. That's exactly why you're here. That's exactly what we do, right? Right or wrong. So what else is it we got? All right, so we got number 2244. It's about acceptance. Embrace what you cannot change and let go of past grievances. Focus on what you can control, moving forward to realign yourself, your goals, and purpose. And here we go. We'll finish with this. Twin flame, number 11. So what do we need to know about 11? It's all about patience. That's what it is. Being a twin flame is being patient. What else can you do? It's all about learning. All right. It's calm. Changes are coming in your life, and you need to be aware of them. Don't rush to conclusions before you have all the information. Taking your time will prevent harm to others and ensure thoughtful decisions. So you always got to think. Just think before you act, okay? Because today, focus on being mindful and taking things one step at a time, trusting that the right answers will come with time and clarity. There's no rush. Slowly is the fastest way to get to where you want to be, and everything is coming your way. So guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all my new subscribers. Thank you. I'm very, very grateful for you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, have a great day. I love you guys. Bye.